Tom, congratulations. How did that one feel?
Yeah, really good. Landed on a good day for me, obviously. It were a local derby. We got the win. And yeah, it were a real good day to celebrate 100 games. I noticed that, it was nice in training. They got a shirt printed for me, stuff like that, saying 100 games and stuff. So made it quite special and yeah, happy.
As a player, do you appreciate it when you sort of hit these milestones, or do they pass you by a bit? Because it's obviously a big achievement to get to 100, not many players.
Yeah, you appreciate it definitely, because ultimately you're playing with players around you that are, on the 300th, 350th, and these are real like milestones in game. If you've got to them points, as a rugby league player, you've been a good player for your club. So obviously this is first milestone for me, and chuffed about that.
I'll touch more on that in a minute. On the game itself today, obviously it was a disappointing result last week, and one that you're probably not used to given how the season's gone so far. How much did that hurt last week against Toulouse?
Yeah, I think any loss hurts, especially with how we have our standards. We've got really high standards in this league, how we train, how we want to perform, how we should be performing. And we let ourselves down a bit, so there was a big emphasis on training hard this week, getting stuff right, and really ticking those boxes that we didn't manage to last week. And I think just then we showed a good standard of that.
Was it a bit of a wake-up call? And if so, is a games like that almost needed at times to remind you that we're not going to have it all our own way, because you very much have so far this season?
Yeah, ultimately, you're probably right in a way that it is a wake-up call. It does sometimes. You need a kick up arse to know that come on, we need to switch it on now. And we previous obviously coming back from that game where we have lost, your first thought as soon as that final whistle goes is, right, we need to crack on next week. We need to train hard, we need to get things right, and we need to go from there, because it does hurt. And ultimately, as a player, if you don't feel it, then you probably shouldn't be playing. But, yeah.
Back to your achievement today in that 100 games, is there a game of those 100 that stands out to you as a favourite memory?
No, not really. I think a lot of my favourite memories have been this year, to be fair. Wembley's obviously a big one there. I think it'll be tough to beat that one, so I'd probably have to say that, yeah.
Looking back at your career, when I realised it was 100, it was 2019, I think, when you made your debut for Bradford against Rochdale. You got 2 tries on that day.
Yeah.
What's that like as a memory as well?
Yeah, no, that was good. I remember that. I got 2 tries, and they were just done me half barge overs as well, which it was good. That was a real good day. Remember that. But obviously a lot's happened since then. I've been at a couple of clubs since, so yeah, I'd still say Wembley tops that. Yeah.
Looking back as well, I think the second game you played, I won't go through all of them.
No, yeah.
I think it was Toronto that you played, so you've gone from I guess academy rugby into Ashton Sims and players like that.
Yeah. I remember that because obviously, I'd played in Rochdale and I'd managed to get over at line twice and stuff like that, and it was John Keir at the time. He says, make sure you've got your passport ready, we'll take you to Toronto and stuff like that. So I was buzzing at that, but I didn't play nowhere near as good in that game. It were a bit of a landslide in that sense, but yeah, I remember that.
And just finally from me, you've played at League One level and Championship now, and the way things are going, hopefully you'll have a crack at Super League next season. Do you feel ready for that step up, should it come?
Yeah, I think I'm in the right environment for that, especially obviously I can't speak on Super League because I've never played it, but I feel confident enough to take the challenge on. And like I say, I'm in right environment, and the coaches are great, the players are great, and as far as learning stuff, it's non-stop. So yeah, I think I can rise to that.